Pardon me, what kind of starburst did you just say?
Berries and...
berries. Berries and what else?
And cream.
Berries and cream! Oh, hurrah! Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream. Berries and cream, berries and cream. Oh, I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream.
Perhaps we've lost the art of delightfully unhinged television commercials. I have always rejected the idea that people just inherently hate commercials. I get that the frequency with which they play, the fact that they're constantly interrupting what you're watching, and the monotony of seeing the same ad over and over and over again gets tiring and annoying. But there was a time when ads were fun. I think for most of us, though we don't even realize it, the true crime of commercials is that they lack any kind of diversity, creativity, or humor at this point. While this may stand true for a lot of today's weight loss, prescription, and Mayhem Man commercials, come on, guys. It's time to retire the Mayhem Man. Go let him and Flo from Progressive ride off into the sunset together, but he's been your mascot too long. It's time to move on, guys. It's time to move on. In the late 90s and 2000s, there was something in the water at just about every ad agency that made most commercial breaks feel like a sugary, drug-induced fever dream. I have every intention of doing a video about the weirdest, darkest, and most unsettling PSAs of my generation. And though I guess you could consider these next two commercials PSAs, these 2000s anti-drug ads did not read like PSAs to me. And they were advertising a specific website, abovetheinfluence.com. So, I don't know. I guess it was supposed to be like, I guess the website and the whole idea of like the organization Above the Influence was that like it was a group of people, like teens, responsible teens, who thought that if you did smoke pot, it would deflate you? I don't know. Let's take...
So Sarah, what's going on here? Sarah? Sarah?
She won't answer you. Or she can't. This is the way it's been since she started smoking pot. She's all lazy and boring and... You know, we used to have so much fun together.
And now?
This is what we do.
The website, and it no longer gets updated. It's still there. The bones of the website are still there, so you can see some of the really more fabulous aspects of the site when it was up and running, such as the peer pressure quiz, the link to their Tumblr. Basically all the hallmarks of a 2000s site made for teens to not do drugs. I didn't do drugs in high school. I was way too busy getting wasted. So I never really paid attention to these commercials. They just kind of like floated on by me. And that was that. I suppose the deflated girl is like a fair warning about, I don't know, cannabis-related couch lock. This next one, in my opinion, is especially not doing a very good job at discouraging the viewer from trying cannabis. Because frankly, this anti-cannabis commercial just makes me wish that there was a strain of cannabis that would make my dog talk to me.
I wish you didn't smoke weed. You're not the same when you smoke. And I miss my friend. I'll be outside.
Anyways. Like, sure, is that dog judging her? Yes. But you can't tell me that you wouldn't want your furry best friend to be able to talk to you. That's supposed to deter me from smoking? And let's face it, the only reason the dog is so judgmental about its owner being lazy or whatever is because it's a fucking beagle or Jack Russell Terrier, some energetic bullshit. Everybody knows if you're going to be a stoner, you get a stoner type dog. You got to get yourself a Scooby-Doo type breed. Chill vibes. Scooby-Doo would not be upset about sitting around and eating snacks all day. I'm just saying. There are a number of upsettingly sexually charged commercials from this period of time. Not that that's not something that still exists today, as I do believe that there's like a rule in marketing that if you don't have any creative ideas, just put some sex on it and it'll sell. But the inappropriately sexually charged ads of the 90s, 2000s, they did it different.
They waited up all night for you, you know.
It's a long way from West Africa.
Oh, real coffee.
Brought you something from far away.
Really? Oh.
What are you doing?
You're my present this year.
Aw, Sailor, why is that one included? That's such a heartfelt, sweet ad. Yeah, they are not in a long-distance relationship. That is a brother and sister. And I'm sorry if you're out here like, you're reading too far into it. That look he gives her at the end looks like he wants to eat her. No. Also, I understand that commercials are about selling a product, but you're really going to tell me that this guy came all the way from Africa and the only real coffee he's ever had is Folgers? That can't be real. Nobody believes that. Depending on where he may have had his flight layovers, there are some airports in the United States that have really great coffee. Portland International, Stumptown. I'm just having a really hard time believing that somebody that well-traveled has been counting down the moments until he gets home so he can have a warm, delicious cup of Folgers. But then also the incest. Primarily the incest. Now, I'm pretty sure if you were in high school, anytime between 2002 and 2010, you either wore Axe body spray or you dated somebody who wore Axe body spray. It seemed that a massive majority of the guys at my high school just simply bathed in the stuff. And so there was sort of a constant, like, cologne covering boy odor thing going on in the halls. This next commercial, it didn't need to go like this, Axe. I don't understand really why. Gosh, just play it. Just play it.
When a cold chill begins to burn at your very soul, that's the sweet touch of love. Oh, when just a drop of a name begins to sting your very toe, that's the sweet touch of love. Oh, yes it is.
I have so many issues and questions with this television commercial because like, I love chocolate. I'm a chocolate fiend. But I don't really see the appeal of smelling like chocolate unless you're trying to attract Willy motherfucking Wonka. And the cannibal vibes of like your date smelling so good, you're gonna eat him. It's creepy, yet unnerving. And I feel like if the genders in the commercial were switched, it would feel a little rapey, dare I say? A little sexual assaulty? I don't know. I just don't. Also, he has Easter Bunny eyes. You know what I'm talking about. The chocolate Easter Bunny with the fucking dead eyes. He's got the Easter Bunny eyes, and that's a no-go for me. I'm done. I already don't like that this dude is made of chocolate, but he's got the fucking dead Easter Bunny eyes. As my dad would say, it's a bit of a miss. It's a bit of a miss. I believe this next television commercial must have been conceived by the same people who conceived each and every one of the different types of gremlins in Gremlins 2. Except unlike when they were brainstorming for Gremlins 2, I think that they did a whole hell of a lot of poppers before ultimately thinking, creating, and landing on this fucking nightmare fuel.
We love these subs, 'cause they are good to us. The Quiznos subs, they are tasty, they are crunchy, they are warm because they toast them. They got a pepper.
First of all, AI could never. I don't know what we're doing with AI when we have art like that existing in the world. Looks like somebody paid their 13-year-old cousin who just plays World of Warcraft all day $20 to make an ad for their local Quiznos. And it wasn't a local ad. It's not like it was like I don't think it was a franchise ad. It was a literal national Quiznos ad. Those little things were trying to sell you hot Quiznos subs. I don't want to eat a hot Quiznos sub from the rat hamster sponge monkey. Also, I hate Quiznos. I looked for a really long time for this clip of an interview that Michael Cera did during the Superbad press tour, where he says that he has a real problem with a sub shop that rhymes with shit nose, and wholeheartedly agree. I do not like Quiznos. Shit nose. Sorry. Allegedly. I don't know why I just said allegedly. It's not against the law for me to have an opinion about a fucking sub shop. Anyways, I've heard rumors that this fucking Quiznos ad cursed my entire generation, and that's why millennials are struggling so hard. And you know what? Upon rewatch, I think it's a possibility. I think it's a real possibility, because something isn't right with that ad.
We love these subs.
Now, the world of 2000s snacks and sweets commercials deserve like a Hall of Fame all to themselves in strange, unhinged advertising. Here are some of those ads.
This is a library, not a lunchroom.
Now inside every pack of Gushers.
mixed in with your favorite flavors.
Gotta have sweet, gotta have juicy fruit.
So while I can appreciate the craftsmanship that went into that Pringles ad, that is fucking nightmare fuel, and I want to fucking burn it with fire. It looks like the prelude to the frickin' indie horror film stop motion. Gushers, I feel like, decided on a formula very early on in their advertising careers, and that was either turn kids' heads into different types of fruits or squirt goo everywhere. God, I hate the word squirt. And goo, frankly. I actually don't know what it was with millennial kids that we were like, slime! Goo! What? I don't know, because that Gushers ad is really giving, like, Nickelodeon. It's grossing me out. I don't like it. I also wasn't really allowed to eat that kind of stuff as a kid. So, especially the one where the kid's head turns into a fruit. I think there was a part of me that thought that that would actually happen and that perhaps that was the reason I was not allowed to eat them. Because that was not rare in advertisements at the time. Airheads would do some crazy shit to you. We're going to see in a little while what Skittles is going to do to you. So maybe, like, somewhere in the deep depths of my tiny little brain, I was like, maybe the reason my mom doesn't let me eat this shit is because she doesn't want to have a kid with a watermelon head. Unlikely, but who can say? I adore an old commercial with an actor that will someday be super uber famous. Seeing Aaron Paul in this Juicy Fruit commercial, which again, I guess could have gone in the category of like inappropriately, like sexually charged commercials of the time. Like, why? Like, I get it. He wanted the Juicy Fruit so bad that, like, he mind-powered the guy's whole shirt off. But why exactly? For me, though, the real crowning glory of a commercial like that is the fact that it has somebody who went on to be in, like, an award-winning series like Breaking Bad. Like, that always cracks me up. I love that. Absolutely love that. I have this, like, deep buried thought that I think Courtney Cox from Friends, like, that one of her first paying gigs was a tampon commercial or like a pad commercial or something.
Do you change your life for 1 week because of that time of the month? Still using pads? Then let me tell it to you straight. Tampax can change the way you feel about that time.
And that is so delightful to me. Like, that woman was making $1 million an episode in the last season of Friends, and somewhere there's some grainy footage of her doing a tampon commercial. Like, I love seeing people's roots.
It's like seeing a dog walk on its hind legs.
Now, these last ads could have definitely been included in the sweets and snacks section. This brand has been pumping out the most unhinged, unmatched in weirdness television commercials for so long that I just really believed they needed their own category. They needed their own section in this video, and that brand is Skittles. Because nobody does fucking weird like Skittles.
These new smoothie mix Skittles are delicious.
I know. 2 different flavors blended together in each one.
How can they blend together 2 things as different as an orange and a mango? It's unbelievable.
What about peach pear? A peach blended together with a pear? Now that's an unusual combination.
You 2 sheep boys, stop that jibber jabbing.
Blend the rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
I'm very interested to know what drugs were being done in the room that came up with Sheep Boys.
So brave.
That ad is like equal parts absolutely horrifying and possibly one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Like, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know. To play the next one.
Is this what you were looking for? New chocolate-flavored Skittles?
I'm really sorry.
What did you think was going to happen, Stephen? Did you think you were going to hit me with that bat and little chocolatey candies would come pouring out?
Yes.
I have to buy my Skittles downstairs. Like everybody else! I'm just like everyone else!
Chocolate the rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
That ad is so... That dude is a piñata. And he's all beat up because one of his coworkers tried to beat him in the hopes that Skittles would come out of him. Who comes up with that shit? I don't... Like...
I'm just like everyone else!
Well, that one is kind of dark and bizarre in its humor. This next one is the fucking same and possibly even worse. Play it.
Hey, Tim, show Joel how everything you touch turns into Skittles.
That's awesome.
Is it awesome? Well, you can't hold your newborn baby boy in your arms. Did you feed and dress yourself this morning? I didn't. I met a man on the bus today. I shook his hand. He'll never see his family again. I guess that's pretty awesome. Excuse me.
Touch the rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
My best friend told me that that is the kind of fucking Skittles ad I would write, and she's probably right. I have a very dark sense of humor. And that is one of the funniest Skittles commercials, funniest commercials of that time period. That guy can't... I just... Play my favorite part again. Play my favorite part again.
I met a man on the bus today. I shook his hand. He'll never see his family again.
It's just so good. It's just so good. I want to shake the hands of whoever came up with the Skittles Midas Touch commercial, because it's just, dare I say, awesome.
I guess that's pretty awesome.
I wasn't really going to talk about Berries and Cream because I played it at the beginning because it's my favorite ad of all time. And I feel like it really speaks for itself. But I do just want to give it an honorable mention at the end of this video and say that that is the strangest... It looks like raw footage. Like, it does not look like an ad to me. It looks like someone's old Vine or like grainy video on their shitty phone that they got that just was released with a camera. Like, it just looks like some weird dude approaching these guys being like, what? I can't. And can we play the kick? Like, the kick? Play the kick. I mean, it's... I don't... Everyone involved, Academy Award. Academy Award. And by that, I mean the berries and cream guy. And whoever directed it. And conceived of it. Such a bold idea. There are plenty more Unhinged ads from the 90s and 2000s, and there's actually tons of compilations on YouTube, so if you're interested in seeing more, definitely check those out. I just picked a couple of my favorites that I wanted to go into, why I think they're hilarious, why I think they fall under the Unhinged category, and why they're still on my mind, 20 some odd years later. Thank you for going down this rabbit hole with me. I look forward to doing a video about PSAs because there are some doozies, but that will be in a video at a later date. In closing, I just gotta say, I would rather watch a kid's head turn into a giant strawberry, sheep boys argue over what makes Skittles great, or have nightmares about sponge monkeys than see another Ozempic commercial. Or any GLP-1 commercial, for that matter, featuring any celebrity, but especially celebrities that are celebrities because they're professional athletes. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please subscribe to my channel for more.